We actually want to build semiconductors here, right?
For other reasons.
Exactly. Well, national security reasons.
Exactly.
Right?
From just in time to just in case.
Yep, manufacturing. Just in time was it was an American invention, but it was exploited by the Japanese in manufacturing, right? So the idea was you don't have a lot of inventory. You just, you get it to the factory just in time, right, to be built. That was really great, really, really great. Now what we're flipping to is just in case. So in other words, economic efficiency gives way to emergency supplies
like
where government says, listen, well, let me give you a great example at the moment, right? China exports rare earths, right? And everybody's relying on China because it processes them, right? China in 2011 says to the Japanese, we're not going to give you rare earths, right, because they're having a blue. Okay, now China last week said to Donald Trump, we're not exporting rare earths again, right? The Americans went, oh, man, we haven't got any, right? They haven't stockpiled. The Japanese have got understood to have about 12 months supply, right? That's why they're smart. But what they're doing is saying, we're going to have, we're going to have $1 billion worth of rare earths sitting there. And it's like, yeah, I know, but they're there.
Just
right?
in case.
The Americans went, oh, we don't want to tie up all that money, right? And now they're going, man, we got to get some rare earths, right? That's why I'm saying what you'll see is you'll see emergency supplies everywhere, right? Food, and so we'll have less economic efficiency and more slack in the system. Why? Just in case, right? Just in case we get a global pandemic. Just in case China says we're not going to send you stuff, right? So that's what's going on.
Okay, makes sense.